Alright, let's get into the latest drama that's unfolding on Married to Medicine. Dr. Heavenly has once again found herself stirring the pot, this time coming for Dr. Simone and her marriage with Cecil, and it's not just about their relationship, it's about their sex life. If you've been following along, you know that Dr. Heavenly isn't exactly known for keeping her opinions to herself, especially when it comes to her castmates. But this time, it feels like she's taken things a step too far. For those of you who might not be familiar, Married to Medicine has always been a show full of drama, gossip, and not-so-friendly exchanges. But it's also been a platform where friendships are made and broken, and it's clear that Dr. Heavenly has no problem speaking her mind about the women around her. Her recent comments about Dr. Simone's appearance at the reunion and her comments about Simone and Cecil's intimate life have many fans asking, when will she stop? This is the thing with Dr. Heavenly, she has a tendency to overstep, and it's not the first time. Whether she's coming for someone's looks, their fashion choices, or their relationships, it seems like no one is off limits. Let's talk about what went down during the reunion. Now, Dr. Heavenly made it clear that she wasn't impressed with Dr. Simone's dress. She even went as far as to say that Simone's dress was next to last place, while claiming that sweet tea was in last place. Ouch. But it doesn't stop there. Dr. Heavenly went on to criticize Dr. Simone's hair. She called it the same damn hair she always wears and said it looked tired. According to Dr. Heavenly, Simone could have switched it up and gone for a new look for the reunion. The thing is, while everyone is entitled to their opinion on someone's fashion choices, it's one thing to share it respectfully, and it's another to completely tear someone down like Dr. Heavenly did. And the criticisms didn't stop with fashion. She also took shots at Simone's marriage and her sex life with Cecil. Let's pause here for a second. Now, I don't know about you, but why does Dr. Heavenly feel the need to comment on Dr. Simone's personal life? What does Simone's sex life have to do with her reunion outfit or her appearance? How is that relevant to the conversation? It seems like Dr. Heavenly's commentary is going beyond just some harmless shade and venturing into uncomfortable territory. Why is she so invested in Simone's private life, particularly something as intimate as their marriage? It's clear that Dr. Heavenly likes to stir the pot, but sometimes, the things she says cross a line. Now, let's talk about Dr. Simone for a moment. This is someone who's been on the show for years, and we've seen her go through a lot. She's had ups and downs in her personal life, especially when it comes to her marriage with Cecil. But through it all, Simone has remained strong and composed. However, this is also the same woman who spent seasons trying to avoid drama. She's tried to keep things cordial and not get involved in the petty back and forth that's common on the show. But here we are, and Dr. Heavenly seems to have targeted her once again. What's interesting here is that Dr. Simone has never really gone after Dr. Heavenly in the same way. While Simone isn't afraid to stand up for herself, especially when it comes to defending her friendships or speaking out about things that are important to her, she's never publicly gone after Dr. Heavenly the way Heavenly has gone after her. And that's where things get a little frustrating for some fans. Why hasn't Simone stood up for herself more? Why hasn't she called out Dr. Heavenly for the things she's been saying, especially when it comes to her marriage? For years, Simone has taken the high road, tried to keep things peaceful, and avoided engaging with Dr. Heavenly's antics. But it feels like the time has come for her to stand up and defend herself, especially when it comes to comments that are both inappropriate and completely unnecessary. There's a reason that people keep saying, when is Simone going to speak up? It's because, at this point, enough is enough. Here's the thing, though, while Simone has kept it cool and calm, Dr. Heavenly hasn't had the same restraint. She's been consistently over the top, coming for anyone who gets in her way. We've seen her drag not just Simone, but also her other castmates. Remember when she took shots at Sweet Tea's reunion look? Or when she came for Dr. Jackie over Curtis' alleged infidelity? Dr. Heavenly loves to insert herself into the drama, whether she's directly involved or not. And it's always with a sense of superiority, like she's the one with all the answers. But here's the thing, Dr. Heavenly isn't perfect. In fact, her marriage to Dr. Damon isn't as flawless as she wants everyone to think. We've heard the rumors, and we know there's been speculation about the state of her relationship. So why is it that she feels the need to criticize other people's marriages so harshly, especially when her own isn't always under the spotlight for the right reasons? Is it projection? Is Dr. Heavenly using Simone and Cecil's marriage as a way to deflect attention from her own? And let's not even get started on the hypocrisy here. Dr. Heavenly has always prided herself on being a relationship expert. She's quick to give advice and even quicker to judge when things aren't going the way she thinks they should. But when it comes to her own relationship, she's not as transparent. She's not as open about the struggles or challenges she faces with Dr. Damon. So why is it okay for her to criticize Simone's intimate life, but when it's suggested that Dr. Damon could be unfaithful, all hell breaks loose? What does this say about Dr. Heavenly's character? Is she really the relationship expert that she claims to be, or is she just a woman who loves to tear others down in an attempt to build herself up? Here's what's also frustrating. This behavior is nothing new. We've seen Dr. Heavenly act this way before, but she's managed to keep things relatively contained until now. However, it seems like the more she tries to bring attention to herself, the more she alienates those around her. She's burned bridges with her castmates, and it's clear that her antics are starting to wear thin on fans as well. The question is, how much longer can Dr. Heavenly continue to get away with it? And at what point do the other women stop tolerating her disrespect and call her out for her behavior? And then there's Simone. For years, she's taken a back seat, keeping her distance from the drama and trying to remain neutral. But now it feels like the time has come for her to step up and say something. Why is she allowing Dr. Heavenly to talk down to her like this? Why isn't she defending herself against these unnecessary jabs? Simone has always been strong and outspoken, so why let Dr. Heavenly continue to disrespect her? It's clear that Dr. Heavenly has a tendency to go low, especially when she feels threatened or when she's looking for attention. But at the same time, Simone has the power to change the narrative. She's allowed Dr. Heavenly to target her for far too long without ever really stepping in to address it. This is the moment when Simone needs to find her voice and stand up for herself. Because if she doesn't, Dr. Heavenly will continue to drag her through the mud. At the end of the day, Married to Medicine has always been a show about more than just relationships and drama. It's about the friendships, the loyalty, and the conflicts that arise when you mix big personalities together. But at some point, the drama has to stop. And maybe that time is now. Dr. Heavenly can only get away with so much, and Simone needs to start holding her accountable, but we'll have to wait and see if Simone ever steps up to the plate. Maybe she will, maybe she won't. But until then, we'll be here, watching it all unfold. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you feel about Dr. Heavenly's latest comments? Do you think Simone should stand up for herself more, or is she right to take the high road? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and I'll see you in the next video.